Okay, I wasn't ready for that. What's up? Just went live on Facebook too. I'm not going live on Instagram though. I didn't like the way that kept on shutting down on me, and I made sure that the audio didn't have any music in it. I think it's something with Instagram. Plus, the everybody that came in there was just people that I know personally, and they're really not interested in 3D art. Didn't seem like anybody new came in, so reason to stream to that right now. Okay, I'm gonna reopen what I had yesterday, but I get the feeling this is gonna lead me to want to go back into sculpting because I didn't like the way that the lips are. Well, for one, they're ugly as hell right now, but I don't like the way that they don't have enough volume on them. The hell happened to the eye there? Oh, okay, there it is. I don't honestly don't know how I'm gonna zoom in with my pen. Let's see. What is so it's right click to zoom. And I don't know if I have a right click on here. Let me see. Oh, if I have it mapped to that. Hang on. Now this got a little wobble to it. There we go. So Alt, right click. Middle click is gonna get me around there. Is it just right click? No. Oh, it's because I'm clicking on the screen. That's stupid. Okay. Good to know though. Um, Let me take this a little more seriously with the mouth there. There's my torso. How did that get that in the name? Torso. The hmm. Again, I gotta learn another program. Something I haven't touched in forever. I think I just need to think like, uh, what's it called? Photoshop, because it's kind of similar now. I'll take a basic hard brush, move that down a bit. Let me bring my reference in. God, like I don't even know what my eraser is. Is it E? No, it's not. It's my fill layer. This is my paint. Take that color back, but where's my eraser at? It's on the side here. Jesus. See, and then there's this geo that's um, right here that I need to fix too, which is really making me want to get back to sculpting real quick to fix that. It's bad. What are my hotkeys for these? I don't know. I'm gonna have to just tap between them, I guess. Can I cover it up with things? Maybe. I don't know. I wish I could like alt click and grab the color like you do Photoshop, but it doesn't work here. Yeah, let's put one base color on and then we'll do the highlights. So I get this base color, which is kind of darker. We'll even name the layer. Stick base. She doesn't even have that shape to her lips, so maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Trying to create like the reference, not like my imagination. Painting the inside of the mouth there, but that's okay. Some eyeliner in there. It's kind of bugging me too. Why can't I drag on this stuff? That's annoying. Actually, it's just black. I also need to put some teeth in her. What's this? Oh, okay, so that's P. P is the hotkey for selection things. Oh, but it only works in the app. Never mind. This. Go ahead and close that. It's clunky. I don't like this. Or it's just that I need to get used to it. Happened with the hair there, but okay. It's kind of weird. Wonder if I can paint over that. It's probably just because there's actual hair there. Yeah, that's probably why. Brush isn't working the way I want it to. We got just a basic soft brush should work. Size, flow, stroke opacity. That's what I was going for. Dang it. I have to think of a way I'm going to apply that. I feel like I should have overlapping geo here for an eyelash. I don't. Oh, it did there. Just got a skin condition. Try this again. Let's redo this. Alright, just trash it and start a new one. Gonna make it multiply. And let's try this. No height, no rough, no metal, no. All I care for is the color. There's my selection. I don't know what I selected. Brush, flow, stroke opacity. Oh, I'm on the eraser. Duh. Do the flow. I did it again. Hey, Hugs. Thanks for the follow. Over there on Kick. I hope you weren't talking because I don't see any chat. Oh, there it is. Okay. What's up? How you doing? I am doing a horrible job with makeup at the moment. Did I go to college for this? I did. I did a 2-year thing, and it was for just computer animation in general. Some go for game animation. I went for computer animation. Are you thinking about doing that? Cool. I just made a mistake. I put the stuff on the wrong layer. I'm gonna delete this. Do it over. Make this one multiply as well. If you are thinking about it, it was worthwhile for the sake of getting the foundational skills to do this stuff. The rest of it, had to learn on my own still. And honestly, a lot of the things that 3D artists do, you can definitely be self-taught. It's just that for me, I needed the curriculum. I needed somebody to tell me which parts I need to learn first. Because I tried, prior to signing up for school, I um, tried to make my own models, tried to do animation in 3D, and there were so many pieces that were missing in different areas that it confused me. We did go to the same. Oh, are you? Did you find the stream through Twitch or something? Are we in one of the Discords? That's awesome if we went to school together. That probably means you share the same opinion. When did you graduate? You're just searching through creative. That's crazy. I've done the same thing though. I found another wholesale grad, and he's really good. On Twitch, doing the same thing, just browsing around. There are a lot of full sail grads. Okay. Yeah, send me a DM. Oh, so you already got a notification. Oh, that's something else. Oh, hey, and I've invited you, Teddy. I've invited you to my Discord before. That's right. Okay, cool. Then yeah, same year and everything then. How are things going? Didn't notice the streams. Yeah, I've been streaming for years. Been on and off, and then I just got back into it recently because like I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff in the dark. Nobody knows what I've been making. Um, I mean, this is my most recent attempt at sculpting and the entire pipe. I'm just trying to take this character all the way from sculpting to full-blown animation and everything. But like I'm at a stage here where I'm like, I think I want to redo this because she's not looking much like the reference in some areas. And in order to make her to where I could animate her, I had to do some things that don't match up with the concept, of course. So yeah, you're mainly 3D modeling. Yeah, that's awesome. I remember seeing some of your stuff on LinkedIn. It's looking really good. Um, are you still doing characters or are you doing just anything? Yeah, I focused, switch around now, doing some big projects. Awesome. That's cool. I uh I mainly do rigging. Like I'm working with a couple different teams and rigging things for them. But I like the things that I want to do are beyond those things of making a game with somebody, which is, of course, I've always wanted to make a game, but trying to go little bigger than that. Finished a piece for Kick and Drake through a graphic design buddy. That's awesome. That's awesome. You seen the rigs and you kept up. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they've been getting better. You know, when the instructor was telling us to use zoo tools, I wasn't really paying attention. And then I went hunting around everywhere else because I don't know, I felt like I needed to be different apparently. Um, and after doing so, I found different things that most riggers use, um, and they're typically used throughout the industry. And then I tried to use them. They were okay. And eventually I was like, okay, I need to give zoo tools an actual shot because it came from everything that I've learned and it probably works with the workflows that I have. And I did, and I wish I did when they mentioned it back then, because what a difference. Such a time saver. I can whip out a rig so fast now. So you're doing 3D models now. Are you bringing it up to textured and all that stuff now? So you're doing all the texturing and UVing, or are you just doing just the mesh or sculpts? UV texture, put most of it into Unreal for render. Yes, Unreal seems to take it to another level, right? I learned that with the games that I've been helping make too. Like everything, I would get these models from the 3D character modelers, and I would see them in mine. I'm like, man, I can't wait to work with like the big guys that are making these realistic models that are like, I mean, not that they were horrible models or anything. They just weren't like realistic from what I saw. And then I throw them in the engine with all the textures and everything. I'm like, oh, whoa, okay, that's why they did it that way. That's why it looks great. Okay, I get it. Darks, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You also a 3D artist? Doing so much work to try and get the modeling side up because I was so used to animation. I know, and then you chose that discipline, right? Chess and music. Okay. I'm I'm decent at chess. My son got into it like out of left field, and then he challenged me and wore down my confidence in chess. I thought I was decent. He's a smart kid though, so feel like this is the ground. Let's try. I think I'm missing something here, like a fill layer that needs to go underneath. That is white white. That helped. Modeling is definitely a discipline now. Yeah, I don't blame you. When I first started, that was really where I wanted to go. And then after we did the courses for modeling, I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to. I kind of like rigging. It, I'm a little more technical. I know how to code and all that stuff too. And I was like, okay, that's the direction I'm gonna go because like if I can code, I figured I'd have an upper hand getting into the industry and all that stuff. But I feel like I've come to learn that it's more about networking than it is actual skill lately. Like skill matters, don't get me wrong, definitely matters. But like even if you have incredible skills, you really need to network. Of course, they told us all this, right? Yeah, networking is huge. Oh, it's my fill. Let's undo that. And on top of that. Are you still using Maya, ZBrush, and all those? I set up all these new things on my Twitch, and honestly, I'm not sure what's happening right now. Am I being rated? I'm being rated. Hello, Raiders. Thank you. Thanks for the raid. Wow. Dark's rated. Awesome. Thanks, Darks. Appreciate that. Sorry, the timing is just kind of crazy. I got a vacuum going on around me right now. Welcome, stream or viewers, raiders. Um, my name's Major Mayhem. I sit here and model things, and well, really, I scope things or rig things more often than I do sculpt. And occasionally, I'll game from time to time. But welcome in. I really got to get my notifications and stuff under control for Kick. The character I'm currently working on is one of my stream animation characters that I've been on this for about 3.5 weeks now. Right here, this little picture that you're seeing is the reference. This is what we're going for. We're not quite there yet. We're close, but not there. Um, I may actually take it back into sculpting and fix some of the things. Wanted to welcome me into Kicks. Thank you. I appreciate the welcome. Oh, thanks, Hugs. That's awesome. Appreciate the raid. Good night, Darks. Have a good one. Hope the stream was great. Is that what he mostly streams? Is chess? Hugs? I'll have to stop by sometime and be schooled. Chess and music. One of the best chess players you know? Okay. It's a multitasker. All right. That's not me. I can't seem to focus. I'll just bounce back and forth on things and not get anything done. Does he play an instrument? I gotta stop by the stream and see this. Piano. Oh, amazing. That's cool. Wish I knew piano. All I know is the drums. I do not have a drum set, unfortunately. My brush isn't working. Gotta have a beat. Yep. I think that's what draws me to this kind of music. I'll get into this in like synthwave and stuff because of the drums. And then there's always, like rock. Follow this streamer on TikTok and Twitch, and she's like this amazing drummer that'll recreate like any song just at by ear. Like a bunch of her streams are just people offering up different songs and her replaying them for the first time. It's pretty crazy. Of course, a lot of songs have like the same beat, but in many instances, things like Tool, if you know rock, that's not very easy to recreate. And I actually, the first time I found her, that that's exactly what she was doing was a Tool song, and it had some crazy beat to it. It was Tool split in two, I think. All Alright, I'm gonna leave the eyes alone for now because I can't seem to figure out what's going on with my eraser. I can't wait to get to a point where I'm animating this character. It just feels like I'm so far away right now. I'm gonna see if I can get the stuff for the pants in here. Just this stuff. Let's see, we got a little button. See if we could do the buttons first. You have to collab with me? Absolutely. Oh yeah. Just let me know. DM me whenever you're ready for that. I'm game. I didn't realize I had that on the other screen when you were talking to me. Sorry about that. Let's grab that color. I did it again. I selected the wrong layer, the wrong type of layer. And I have my eraser selected, so it's not showing me the colors. All right, we want this color. This one actually wants some hide on it. I'm going to flip this over to multiply. I'm not sure why I have this weird. Be sure. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Sick Nate, thanks for the follow. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's on everybody's agenda tonight. For me, it's trying to figure out why my paintbrush isn't working. I must have hit something that I'm not aware of. So we got a fill layer, we got layer 1, which we don't need. This is base layer. Hey, did any of you guys play the Skull and Bones beta? Buttons. Base color, yes. Hmm. I'd really like to know what's going on with my brush right now. Dang. You guys got me up to 23 viewers. It's crazy. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Hang on, I'm gonna show this.
By the way, Vincent's very end of the game.
Jesus. That was my wife's play of the game. You can, yeah, you can save them. I was still using ZBrush from school before upgrading this month to try it out all the new stuff. Is there anything worth upgrading on? Because right now I'm still in 2020. I haven't upgraded yet either. But I don't really sculpt all that often, although I plan to now. Oh, I think I know what was going on. I know what's happening there. Okay, I'm gonna do multiply, buttons. There's an area here where you have to select whether you want color, whether you want bump and all that stuff, and I'm pretty sure I have it turned off. No, it's there. Color, height. I don't need metal or normal or anything, so. Dang, I have no idea why. Okay. It's something with my pen. Is this thing on? I think my pen's stuck in some kind of mode. Because if I left click with my mouse, I get a huge button. Not what I want. Or it's like something with sensitivity or yeah. It's like the sensitivity on this is jacked up all of a sudden. That's well, I need that though. That's kind of rough. I need the sensitivity for other things. Okay, well, we have one there. And then there's like a smaller one down here. Although, FYI, this is an AI concept. So that's actually inaccurate, right? There should not be a button right there. I know. It's like I'm working with the enemy. All right, pant seams. This one, I want actually, do I want it higher or lower? What do I want? I don't think I want any height or any color. I just want the height. So if I do something like this, oh, did I just paint circles? That's awesome. Let's not do Oh, okay. I see what it's doing. I don't understand how. What is that? Is that this? Aha, I got it. It's like a lazy draw type of thing that you have in ZBrush. Okay. But I kind of want to make the flow and the stroke opacity a little softer because that's kind of crazy. So I'm going to say this should be underneath it. Pant seam should go around. I'll come back and modify it afterwards. Dang, I need to set my flow and opacity to be just something straightforward for a moment. I kind of even want to do like a line going across. I don't know, I can paint it for now. So I live in Vegas, and this kind of music is pretty much playing all the time if you go to the strip. You're anywhere near a club. So it's really easy to get into it for that reason. I've definitely heard this song a time or two. I feel like I might be able to do this easier with my mouse. Hmm. Oh, that's the shadow of the shirt. Hopefully the music's up to par for what you guys were listening to in Darkstream. These are supposed to be like jigging, so I'm gonna have to give them some kind of texture at some point too. Just very subtle texture. All right, let's see if I can just barely erase some of this stuff. Flow size, stroke opacity. Yep, that's what I need. Seems to be unaffected by that though. But I think I have a solution. I really need to bring my alerts onto my OBS like I have everything else for Twitch because that all came out of left field. Hmm. All right, let's try this. I am gonna grab like a darker color. I wanted to try and like smooth that in. What? Get out of here. Yeah, like that. That's what I was going for. Actually, gonna just erase that because it's not working out right now. Hmm. How to tackle this? Yeah, it looks okay, but got additional things I need to add into here, but for some reason brushes are a little harsh. Oh, it's probably because I'm on a basic hard brush. That makes sense. Hmm. It's not enough to do a full upgrade unless you've mastered ZBrush in a way that you have strong knowledge and more technical stuff to speed up the workflow. Yeah, like the last time that I really looked into the new features that came into ZBrush, um, it was actually when we were back in school. But like all the features were these things that I would probably never use. Um, like if I'm putting an indent, maybe the BDS tool, the dam standard. If I'm putting that in one place, I could make it do it in like four other places of equal separation across the model so that like if I'm making a vent or something like that, I can do that um, to where I just tell it how far apart I want each stroke and then all of a sudden it does it. It's kind of cool. but absolutely something I wouldn't need. At least not at my stage. Okay, Windows, I need you to stop getting in the way. Thank you. I gotta turn that off later. I'm like streaming to Facebook for the first time tonight too. Trying to keep an eye on the chat over there. I'm not sure what the viewership is like on Facebook. Probably not much for art. Hmm. Oh my God, that's what I needed right there. Like Painter's new stitching update? Let's see, do I wanna mess with that? Painters. Painters? Oh, you're talking about this. There's a stitching? Is that like a, is it kind of like a brush in ZBrush? Where you would just lay down a line and it would lay out all the stitches? Oh, your guitar thing. Um, you're gonna have to work with Mama on that one right now. Same premise. Okay. So then, I guess I can't really use it here, but that could be useful later. I want to make horror characters at some point. I don't know what's going on. I selected the blur brush. Okay, that's how that works. So I got to go from, no, I don't, I just had to deselect it and reselect it. I sense bugs. What's happening right now? Huh. Now, I wish I knew what I would do to get, what happens when I multiply this? Actually, yeah. Um, like to get the same height as this here and reuse it. Because right now I want to paint the belt loops on there, but I can't do that so easily because I don't know how high this one is. And if I just go randomly, well, I guess what I should do is create a new layer. That way I don't kill everything. But I was smudging there, I didn't realize. Like this. So I got dot 16. And I should probably use a hard brush. I guess that's my only option, huh? Just gotta guess at it. I probably should have sculpted this stuff, thinking about it now. I just thought it would be easier to come in here and texture it in, which apparently it's not. Huh. Is that because of the height I'm selecting? Interesting. Not too sure why it's still keeping the seam there. Confused. I am confused. This is what happens when you get a character rigger into the texturing software. Maybe we should put some designs on our shoes, huh? Actually, you know what I want to put like some kind of texture on our shirt. I just gotta remember how to do this. Um, let's see. Is it a generator? And then crumples fabric. It's a smart mask. Okay, I think I remember how to use that. So I would need another fill layer, and then I would use this smart mask on that layer. Yep. And then I would need to change this color though. Let me take this color, but make it darker. I don't see anything. Black? White. I think, is it the layer below it? I think I know what I gotta do. So let me move the mask, the fill layer to be that color, that color, but a little darker. And then I want to add like another layer to this. Is it a white mask? I don't think that's what I want. Clear mask, create a smart mask. Gad, I'm really doing it. It's not what I want. Could have swore there was a way you add like another layer underneath this. Preset layer, fill layer, as a part of this layer. Hmm. Yeah, so like I want this mask to be down here. A mask. Add a fill. This fill, I want to add. Can I just drag it over? Smart masks are incompatible with the content stack. Interesting. Add a fill. Paint the mask. Then do I only have a grayscale for that? Why is that? I mean, that's not bad. That's not what I was going for. It's not like her shards are very worn or anything like that. I just wanted to see it happen. Maybe I put, do I multiply it? Make this the darker color? It's very glossy. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing here.
Master.
It's probably my, hmm, I can mess with the mask. When I change this color, then we see the effect, I think. Nope. Delete it. Add a new, do it as a paint. Fabric edge. Then, well, that's not going to work either, because then I would just go around painting it on there. That's not what I want. I think this is it. Shirt, texture. I think I fill this, and then I mask the entire thing. That's what it is. So I'm going to select the darker color here. And then I'm going to throw the mask on this layer. I can kind of see it. If I take this layer and I darken it up, it'll be easier to see. Or so I thought. So confused by this. Add a fill. Add fill. Mask. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Problem solved. Get some crazy looking denim on there. Gibrale! How's it going? Or Gibril? I honestly don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. I am working on this character here. Close on the concept, but I don't think I got it just right. The eyes may be a little bit too big, and I'm debating whether or not I want to take it back into sculpting. I may just take it to animation just to complete it, and then start another character. Just because it's never good to be a perfectionist, right? You just get stuck in a loop. At least not with art. More like a practice thing. Yeah, I think that's what I'll consider this. I kind of like I got into the sculpting part and it was mostly me relearning ZBrush. And by the time I finished, I felt really comfortable in ZBrush, but I'd already done the things that I did with sculpting and I wanted to move on. So instead of doing that next time, I'll be ready for it and I can actually focus on the details a little better than I am now. And well, right now I'm relearning Substance. I completely forgot how to use this. Don't get cotton in there. Fabric is a thing though. My options for fabric. Woodland. There's a website where I can get a bunch of textures and stuff too, and I'm not remembering what that is right now. This was actually what I was trying to build. Let's lessen up the tears. Horn edges are kind of strong. Strong. Those are strong. Those creases are strong too. You feel like there's a cheat code when it comes to sculpting? Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. Yeah, I've seen some videos where I think there's a lot of people that are using things that like kind of give you a base mesh and then build on top of that. Required knowledge, of course, and kind of specific approach. I agree. Yeah, you know what? I joined another stream last night where they were sculpting something that looked amazing, like super, well, I wouldn't say realistic, but it was stylized and the anatomy looked right. Um, and after doing that, I'm like, well, there's definitely something to be said for those who understand anatomy so well that they know when to push skin out a certain way, depending on the pose that they're in. I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I probably could have accomplished that here on mine, but I since I'm going for animation, I put her in an A pose, so I didn't really get that opportunity. Got a warp. Fill. I don't think I need these creases at all, so I'm gonna try deleting fabric pattern. Don't need the pattern. Just select them and delete. Can, okay. Uh, Base needs to change to the right color, so let's take this here. It's close. I don't know what this is. Cutting fibers, I bet that has to do with it too. I like how Smart Substance is, where it puts wear in certain areas, but is it necessary to use a pen when sculpting or a mouse is just fine? So sculpting, I would definitely recommend a pen because if you're not using a pen, you're missing a lot of opportunity to, um, like when you're sculpting, you need to have that gentle touch if you're digging into a model or you're um, getting it to form or you're forming new layers. If you're doing it with a mouse, it can be done. It's just, it's rough because you're doing everything at 100% every time. So you can't really put that artistic touch in there. Not unless you go back and forth a few times until you finally smooth it out to where, then that's another thing. Even if you're smoothing, you don't get like the gradual smooth that you would get with a pen. It's like smooth. Like, just wipe everything away. One click. Where are those coming from? These lines and stuff in here. I don't know where those are coming from. Warp crease fill. It's kind of part of it. Spider fibers. Just gonna turn everything off until I find it. Aha, it's somewhere in the fabric crease, which basically has everything in it, so cool. Is it this? No. That's all off. So it's not that. Lighter fibers. So I want to turn. Which one is the one that has the wear on it? That's there. Okay. So I kind of want to tone this down a bit. Can we? Levels. Maybe tone it down a lot. Scale. Mask levels. Aha, found it. There we go. It's mostly what I was trying to accomplish there. At the pen, uh, but then you're left-handed. It's a nightmare to manage. I'm a lefty too. I'm using it right now. That's why you're artistic. We're lefties. So I have, in order to manage with left hand, I have to have my screen on the left hand side and my keyboard on the right. How do I use the keys to tap? Yeah, that's a thing. So I'm using my right hand on the keys that are on the left hand side here of the keyboard in order to do that. And then I do have like the some of the keys mapped to the pen. So like I got my right click and middle click mapped to it. So I can use those too. So if I want to zoom in and out, I'll just use like my left click or your right click. I don't know what that one is, honestly. Pretty sure that's right click. I got middle click for panning. But when I'm sculpting, I actually don't even really use these. Sculpting, I'm mostly using shift and control, because you can hold, maybe you're holding control or alt. Can't remember right now, but one of those where you can pull it out as you're facing things. So I use the move tool a lot, and then I'll hold either alt or control and swipe left or right for it to pull it out. Excuse me. Okay, this next one, let's see if I can do symmetry here. Is that the symmetry button? Nope, that's flipping. Is there symmetry on this? I don't remember. 3D only perspective. Go ahead and close this. I don't need that. I don't think I even need this anymore. And then, oh, you know what? I'm gonna play with the denim on the pants. Ooh, that looks goofy. Let's see if we can get it facing the right direction. General volume. This is the height. So there must be tiling, rotation, hardness, triplanar. So the stitches, I don't need those. I don't really even, I don't really need the stitches, but I'll keep them for right now. Um, those, where's the color of the stitches? We probably want those to be white, actually. Then about the base color here. Can we get that back to black? We need something darker than that. Selected the wrong thing. I think I need the folds. I really just need the texture, and I need to back that texture off a little bit. Discoloration. I'm gonna do without that too. Fiber structure. Huh. I mean, it's looking cool, but it's not really, doesn't really match the model. Close this for a second. I want that button up there. Does it need to be matched? No, I mean, not really. It could still look cool, right? Without it matching that. It's just practice, so I could stylize it. Yeah, true. I could. I gotta figure out this stylized skin, like her, the blush. I think I actually need to do that makeup better. That's that one's kind of tough. I wonder if I can mess with the stitches to where they're going a specific way. Actually, I should probably mask the ones that I don't want. That's probably what I'll do. Um, and to the mask, I need to add a paint layer. I gotta paint white on that. Oh, that's not what I need. I need it to be paint layer mask. I gotta remember how to do this. Compare mask, add color selection. There's a way to do this. So that adds paint to the layer. That's not what I need. Do a white mask. Let me just remove the mask. Layer mask. Oh, I broke it good. Or I turned it off. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Okay, so this, yeah, that is it. So if I'm on this and I paint white, I don't know where I select white from because it's not in here. It doesn't work as I expect it to. That's, I don't understand it. Oh, it's because there's an auto stitcher on here? There we go. Maybe I could just play with this. I'm still going to need to mask this though. UV mask mode. Oh, it's doing it based on the UVs? Curvature? A, X, custom input. Now how do you input the curves or the stitches? Yikes. This effect is not paintable. Create a paint effect. No, it's not it. Unless you go underneath it. Oh, am I onto something? No, I'm not. It's just not painting it because it's below. How would you use custom input? Curvature from mesh paths. Get rid of that. Custom input, uniform color. Do I just select a, what is this? Doesn't work for me. This used to be one of my favorite songs. And of course I overplayed it and I don't pay any attention to it. Well, dang. I undo my way out of my mess here. Kind of thinking no stitches and no frayed edges. But then I've got these weird designs. Could do that. Dang. So I totally rushed through the UVs on this and I made them automatic. I didn't build out the UVs. If I had, I'd probably have way better lines than I do now. Does this software let you add your own custom textures on top of existing ones? Yeah, I could. Yeah, I mean, I could, right on top of this, I could sit there and paint if I wanted to. It's just that Substance is so much smarter than I am. Like, I'm painting little buttons. That's because I have height selected. But if I want color and maybe height, and then I can make this really small and make my own stitches if I really wanted to. Like that. Why I'm doing them in brown, I don't know. What is the color on her pants? Do we have, we don't even have any stitches in here. It's probably like a black stitch if that were to be one. So it'd really just be height that I'm playing with. I just multiply this. drag the buttons up here. Keep that at normal. I don't know if I want any discoloration. If I do this for those, and then I back this off a little bit, that'll probably look a little bit better. Oh, it won't. Never mind. Just hide that. White under threads. Just the vertical threads. Edges frayed. Eek. And the stitches. I mean, I could just leave the stitches because they look kind of decent. It almost looks like those are the pant design. Then I could add my own right here. Seems like it's a little smaller than that. I mean, it's kind of cool. I don't mind it. And then if I really want to, I could take this and animate it now. Oh, you know what? There was one thing that I wanted to do though, because the geometry on my shirt doesn't have the geo that I had done for her torso, which would allow it to bend and everything the way that I need it to when I'm animating it. Um, could go back and do that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm halfway tempted to just start animating her, just to finish the project and move on. Something's with the eyes too. Maybe it's just the lighting or something that's got me all weirded out by it. There's hotkeys to like move the lighting. Get how to do that. Pushing all kinds of buttons. I'm gonna end up with a hotkey that's gonna break everything. You know what? I'm gonna take her, export this. I'm just gonna animate her. No triangulation. No, thank you. Oh wow, it wants to export as a USD. There's a format I never use. It's supposed to be compatible with everything, so let's try it. Open up Maya. Okay, let's go ahead and import that into Maya. I'll show you the other screen in a second. I generated so many files already. Dang. Dang. This one. Okay. Okay, yeah, she came into Maya, but huh. Huh. There's no texture. So I'm guessing I still have to go back through and link up all the textures. Nope, don't see that. She's got like a big gash down the side. That's weird. Weird. Okay, let me switch this over to this other screen. Gotta move all my stuff over, otherwise it's in the way. She looks like a man. Yep, she's kind of got that look. It's not looking too great right now. Okay, so I gotta throw textures on um, that apparently I didn't export. So let me move this over real quick. We're gonna take this, move this out of the way for a second. So I need to export textures and tell it to go to my sculpting. Let's create a new folder. Select that folder. I guess I'll go with PBR. Let me see, what are we outputting here? List of exports, base colors, emissives, height. Okay, I could work with that. Export USD files hierarchy with material and textures, references the original mesh if possible. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I've never done that before. Export, and my folder go. I go to textures. So there's the USD. Let me try importing that instead. Let's close this, minimize that. Get a new scene. Maybe they made it really easy and I just drag this in. Then I turn on textures and weirdness happens. Oh, so there should be textures in here. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Unless it's because of the Arnold. This is an Arnold, most likely. I don't have any lights going on. She's emissive. Holy crap, she's you drop a light in and render. Yeah, that's not it. Oh yeah, another thing is that she doesn't have any teeth right now. So that's a problem. New. So there's the first one. I'm gonna look at this one in here. We have a few. Material USDA, Geo. Can I import that? I don't think I can. Okay, I didn't think so. What if JSON file was the shaders? No. Let me try this. I'm gonna go into here, look for Arnold, yeah, standards, and then I'm gonna delete the other folder, or at least the contents of the folder. I'll export again. See if that gets me everything that I need. Looks the same. Yep. Alright, I guess I'll stick with the way that I know. Thought USD was gonna carry it all over. Need to watch a video or two. These AI standard export. And then now I can go into this. I'm gonna import. There's all the things I need. Here. Oh, the namespace stuff messes me up. Gotta get rid of the namespaces. Why do I have groups for each one of these? So I'm not sure I'm a fan of this either, because it's already got properties on here where it's not really referencing the images. Maybe that's why it's not working. I can go in there and select the images. Um, I don't even know what geo I have selected. Hang on. We're gonna start with the hair. Hair geo, shader USD preview surface. This is hair texture. Okay, so this could work. Um, yeah, I'll just stick with it. I'm gonna set this as my project. Now when I open this, um, the hell? Set project here. So when I select this, it should open to that. Okay, there we go. Metalness. We got roughness. And then our normal, which has nothing on it really, no information. Um, let's see. I think I may save this part for tomorrow because I'm gonna end up going through this and putting all these textures in place. Um, but I want to build the teeth out because I can't make her smile. There's a problem on her chin. There's things that I want to revisit, and I don't want to just take her and rig her with what's here because I don't think it's not looking too great just yet. Like I didn't spend much time on the UVs, so there's these discolorations all over the place. And although I just want to get it done as a practice piece, I kind of want it to be somewhat decent. Her rib cage kind of seems squarish too. Like I need to put some more shape into her in some areas. Obviously not the butt. I think I got that just right. Nailed that. But yeah, I think I'll come back to her tomorrow. Hmm. I think now would be a good time to raid somebody. You can do it on both Twitch and on Kick since I'm on both. Find somebody. Go find somebody. I'll be right back. Give me a second. There's somebody video editing. There's not many in the art channel. Let's read Bricious. Bricious. That's her name. Okay, Kick, you'll go first. I'll do Twitch afterwards. I just have to figure out the Kick one because I've never done this before. Can I just type this in? Raid. Command does not exist. What do we have? Where did they hide? I can host. Not sure that's the route I want to go either. I don't have like a raid option, what I could tell. Oh, it's hosting. Okay. How to host slash raid. Okay, so it's a host, I guess. Let's do that. BRIC USSS. Okay. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm gonna send you over to Bricious. She's drawing some pretty cool art. It looks like a lo-fi character type of deal. So enjoy her stream. Let's go over there and raid her. Show some love. Bricious. Okay, Twitch. For those of you that are over there, let's find somebody here. Sorry, Twitch. Getting distracted. Let's see. Wow, that's an interesting program. What the heck is that? Oh, somebody's animating. This is cool looking. Their character, their avatar's character. Oh, it's pretty good. I'm gonna raid this person on Twitch. If you're even still there, guys. Oh, there's still people here. Okay. Um, let's raid them. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you guys later. Person we're raiding is doing some animation, so should be pretty cool. Check them out. Um, tomorrow I may revisit sculpting this character. I don't know. I'm really feeling like that's what needs to happen right now. There's a lot of areas that I saw that I missed, and um, I can make modifications and still keep a lot of the work that I did. So I may go that route, like the face and stuff like that. I've learned a lot already along the way, so it's all good. It's just gonna help me improve along the way. Oh, I guess I should turn this person on so I can hear them. Anybody? Oh, there's nobody on Facebook, I don't think. Nobody's talking at least, so. Facebook, I'm gonna let you go.